When people first see Pedro Filho, few people believe that he is 63. He doesn't just have a toned body. He has something that is usually lost with age: energy, ease of movement, a lively look, and a sense of inner strength. And the most interesting thing is that his lifestyle is not built on extremes. No crazy dieting, living by a stopwatch, or trying to turn yourself into a machine. Conversely, the deeper you begin to understand his habits, the more you realize that youth is not a good genetics and not an accident. This is a set of decisions that a person repeats over the years. And some of these decisions can change not only your body, but also how your brain works, mood, energy, and even the rate of aging. In this video, we will tell you about the secrets of this incredible man's youth, which are available to almost everyone who wants to take life into their own hands. Therefore, watch it to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. Most people after 40 begin to live as if the body has already been written off. They move less, stop loading the body, and start taking care of themselves too much. And it is at this point that the body begins to age faster. Pedro Filho, on the contrary, continues to give the body a signal: we are still actively living. This is a very important point. Our body is constantly adapting to the way we live. If you sit, your body becomes weaker. If you move, he's trying to keep his strength, stamina, and youth. One of Pedro's main habits is strength training. And it's not just about muscles and appearance. After 35 to 40 years of age, a person begins to gradually lose muscle mass. And many people don't even notice it. But along with the muscles, energy goes away, posture deteriorates, metabolism slows down, flabbiness and a feeling of old age appear. Strength training literally slows down this process, especially dumbbell workouts. They not only strengthen the muscles, but also make the small stabilizers of the body work, which are responsible for coordination and mobility. And here it is important to understand one thing: training after 50 is not necessary for records. They are necessary for the quality of life, to get out of bed easily, to maintain a confident gait, so that the body does not fall apart from ordinary life. Many people think that sport is something optional, but the truth is that movement is a basic need of the body, like sleep or water. Interestingly, Pedro doesn't turn sports into punishment. This is also a huge secret of longevity. A lot of people start training through self-loathing, through guilt, through a constant must. But the body does not respond well to constant stress. Habits that become part of normal life work much better. That is why Pedro looks naturally strong and not a man who torments himself with limitations all his life. In addition to strength training, he pays attention to cardio. And that's where most people make a mistake. They think cardio is necessarily about running marathons or killing yourself on the track. But good cardio for longevity is not the destruction of the body, but the regular work of the heart. Brisk walking, moderate jogging, cycling, active walks. The heart loves stability, not extremes. There is an interesting observation. People who walk a lot every day often age noticeably slower than their peers. And it's not just about calories. While walking, blood circulation improves, the brain gets more oxygen, stress levels decrease, and blood sugar stabilizes. Moreover, regular walking helps to keep the joints young. Joints age faster precisely from immobility. Pedro spends a lot of time outdoors, and it seems like a trivial piece of advice until you begin to understand how much a modern person is cut off from a normal environment for life. Many people spend their days between their apartment, car, and rooms with artificial light. The body literally forgets how the natural energy regime should work. Fresh air, sun, and natural light are the most powerful tools for restoring the nervous system and hormonal balance. There is another detail that strongly influences Pedro's youth. He travels a lot. And this is much more important for the brain than it seems. When a person constantly lives according to the same scenario, the brain starts working on autopilot. New places, new routes, new experiences are brain training. Research shows that novelty helps maintain cognitive flexibility and reduces the risk of age-related memory impairment. Even small changes work. You don't have to fly around the world every month. You can change walking routes, visit new places in your city, try new activities. The brain loves novelty. Youth is in many ways the ability to remain interested in life. The way Pedro treats everyday life is also very revealing. He spends time with his loved ones, takes care of his dog, walks, does not isolate himself from the world. And this is a huge longevity factor that many underestimate. Loneliness ages a person faster than poor nutrition. When a person has live communication, emotional connection, and a sense of need, the body works differently. As for nutrition, Pedro does not look like a man who lives in constant restrictions. And this is an important point. People often rush from one extreme to the other. They overeat, then they go on strict diets. But the body reacts much better to a stable, normal diet. Fresh vegetables, fruits, enough protein, water, minimization of ultra-processed food. This is the base that really works for years. Another habit that helps Pedro Filho keep his energy and youth at the age of 63 is a contrast shower. And many people underestimate how much such things affect the body. The temperature contrast is a kind of gentle workout for blood vessels and the nervous system. And one more thing that Pedro pays attention to is the sleep mode. Many people try to look for the secrets of youth in expensive supplements, treatments, and superfoods, but at the same time, they sleep for 5 to 6 hours and completely ignore recovery. Although it is in a dream that the body literally repairs itself, Pedro seems to keep the inner movement. Traveling, he's training, walks, spends time with loved ones. And these are not just beautiful words. The psyche directly affects the body. Chronic stress, constant anxiety, and a sense of meaninglessness literally accelerate the aging of the body. And perhaps the main conclusion here is that youth is not some secret method. It is a way of life that either helps the body stay alive and strong or slowly destroys it. Pedro Filho shows by his example a very simple thing. Age is far from a sentence. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful.